So how are regular people making $3,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 per month by leveraging faceless cash flow channels on YouTube? It might sound too good to be true, but I promise you it's not. Because people just like you are able to generate results like these without showing their face and in just a fraction of the time. People like Chris, who made $90,000 in a month, or Lazar, who makes over $9,000 a month, or Eric, who made over $70,000, they are among hundreds of people who leverage faceless YouTube cash flow channels using AI to achieve financial freedom by following my methods, which have personally generated me over $3 million. And here's the crazy part. You cannot access this opportunity next year. Right now, most people don't even know about this business, so you have a chance to be grandfathered in. The window is closing fast. AI is replacing over 300 million jobs in the next 5 years, according to Goldman Sachs. That's almost the entire US population. But while most people are getting left behind, a small group of regular people, not tech experts, not influencers, not celebrities, are quietly using AI to build income streams that pay them month after month without showing their face, without tech skills, without dealing with customers, without thin profit margins. The question is, will you be one of them, or will you get left behind? Now in this video, I'm going to go ahead and explain to you exactly how you can take advantage. So make sure you watch to the very end so you don't miss out on this opportunity. Now listen, if you are okay with being where you are in life, if you are lazy, then this is definitely not for you. But on the contrary, if you are willing to work hard, if you are someone who is looking to escape your 9 to 5, to achieve financial freedom, to get a better life, to provide for your kids, and you've probably tried other things before too, maybe drop shipping, freelancing, Amazon FBA, but all of those had the same problems: thin profit margins, customer complaints, trading time for money, and risking of losing everything overnight. But what if I told you there's a completely different model, one that builds a real asset that pays you for years after you create them once? This is why faceless YouTube cash flow channels are the business model of 2026. It's better than drop shipping, better than AI day trading, better than all the other business models that have simply not worked for you through no fault of your own. Those models were just broken, but YouTube cash flow channels are better than all of those. And it's simply because of one thing: attention equals money. If you learn how to build an automated system that daily creates content for you and gathers attention and views, then you can sell anything to those viewers and make money. Or if you upload to platforms like YouTube, they will pay you to create content, and you do not need to run a single paid ad to get views. And all of this can be done using AI in less than an hour a day. But first, before I get into the how, you need to understand why this is happening right now. Because if you miss this window, you'll miss the best opportunity of this entire decade. Now here's the truth about 2026. The world is changing faster than ever before. AI isn't coming, it's already here. It's already replacing jobs like customer service jobs, entry-level office roles, graphic designers, copywriters, even lawyers and coders. And the CEO of Shopify said, "We will not hire anyone unless AI truly cannot do the job." And if the company Shopify is doing that, Microsoft, Amazon, they are all doing it too. Corporate careers are becoming automated. University degrees are losing value fast. The 9 to 5 dream is becoming a 9 to 5 nightmare. But here's the good news. For every massive disruption, there's an even bigger wave of opportunity. A new economy is forming, and it's not built on experts or celebrities. It's built on faceless normal people who are not tech savvy, using AI to build faceless YouTube channels that create content and sell products for them while they live life. So how did I even discover this new and unique method using these cash flow channels to print money on command? Well, my name is Caleb Box, and faceless cash flow channels, it actually saved my family. Back in 2016, when I was just 16 years old, my dad lost his job after 20 years at a corporation. They just fired him. Barely any notice. They just dropped my family out on the street cold. And my family went through serious financial struggles during that time. I decided I had to figure out a way to help my family. So I took my fast food job money at the time and started to build something that didn't exist yet: faceless YouTube channels. Back then there was no AI. Back then there was no blueprint, no courses. I had to figure it out the hard way. Years of mistakes, late nights, and frustration. But I didn't quit. I trusted God and that this business model will help my family escape poverty. And that faith and persistence that I had changed everything. Since then, I built faceless YouTube cash flow channels that have generated me over $3 million in revenue. This innovation got me interviewed by Forbes and Men's Journal. And I was even in a mastermind with people like Mr. Beast back when he only had 800,000 subscribers. Today, Mr. Beast has over 400 million subscribers, which makes him the biggest YouTuber in the world. Eventually, these creators, like Mr. Beast, people with 700 million subscribers combined, started to ask me how to automate automate their content creation. They were spending 7 hours a day making content while I was only spending an hour, and we were making the same money. And that's when I realized this isn't just about making the same money as traditional influencers anymore. We are now at a point where faceless YouTube cash flow channels will make more money than on-face camera talent. So what are faceless YouTube cash flow channels, and why is it the business model of 2026? Here's exactly how it works. So the old way of being a YouTube influencer is you had to be the expert at your niche. You had to show your face on camera, and you had to spend hours daily creating video content. But here's the new way: cash flow channels. AI becomes the face of your content with realistic voices, and you never have to show your face. With the right AI tools, AI creates all the content with only 30 minutes of human work per video. And YouTube pays you for views you get organically on their platform without having to build your own product. Now let me show you what these faceless cash flow channels actually look like, because there are 4 main types you can create. Type number 1 is the realistic AI human cash flow channel. This is where you create a hyper-realistic AI character that looks completely human. The video shows background footage like NBA game highlights, for example, with an AI voiceover breaking down the action. But then boom, it cuts to your AI character on screen for about 5 seconds talking directly to the camera. And then back to more game footage with AI commentary. It feels like a real person is hosting the show, but it's 100% artificial intelligence. So just listen to this narration for 7 seconds and you'll see.
Before the news dropped, and dudes cashed out with 6-figure bets off it. But it don't stop there. Jones is now linked to Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier.
That narration you just listened to is completely artificial intelligence. It's not even a real person. Isn't that crazy? Type number 2 is the cartoon AI character. It's the same concept, but instead of a realistic human, you can use an animated cartoon character. Maybe it's a stylized avatar or a fun animated personality. And the video flows the exact same way: background footage with voiceover commentary, and then your cartoon character pops up for a few seconds to emphasize a point or to show off an illustration, and then back to some more footage. Now this style works incredibly well for entertainment or educational niches. Type 3 is the traditional faceless cash flow channel. Now this is the easiest way to do it. This is what most people do. It's no character that shows up at all. It's just pure background footage like sports highlights, tech reviews, or documentary style clips, depending on the niche that you're in. And it's with an AI voiceover doing all of the commentary. You create it with an AI script. Everything is AI, and you don't need to have a face on here. You don't need to have a character. It's just engaging content in a compelling voice. This is probably the easiest way to start if you're brand new. Type 4 is the low effort logo cash flow channel. Here's where people get really creative with minimal effort. They slap a simple logo or static image onto a figure, maybe something they found on Google Images, and they use that as their character. Background footage plays, AI voiceover commences, and occasionally that logo or static figure appears on screen. It's super simple, but it works. Now remember my client Eric. He used this exact same style and made over $70,000 just from YouTube ad revenue alone. Then he sold an ebook, and he made that ebook with ChatGPT and AI tool in just 30 minutes and made an extra $7,000 in just 2 months. And here's the best part. Eric is not a fitness expert. He doesn't know anything about fitness, but because he's using AI, AI is the expert, which means all of us has an opportunity to create great content in any niche, and YouTube will actually pay us for it. Now you can see why this changes everything. You can pick whatever and whichever style fits your YouTube strategy. You can build these cash flow channels, start cash flowing monthly revenue, and even sell these YouTube channels to investors for 6-figure checks like I've done several times, all with the power of AI in as little as an hour a day. Now here's the simple process on a higher level view. First, you want to pick a viral, proven to work niche that gets millions of views. You want to use AI and automation systems to run your cash flow channel and create content on YouTube. You then have YouTube, which pays you directly for those views. For example, every 1,000 views on average, YouTube will pay you $4. Or you can even create your own digital product like an ebook like Eric did, and you can use AI to do so, and you can make that in about 30 minutes to make more money. And here's the best part. Once you create these videos, they become assets, real digital real estate. I have videos I created over 3 years ago that are still making me $1,700 per year. What other business gives you that kind of return on your money? Now let me show you real proof, not theory, real results from real people. This is my channel Rap Hive. It has over 300,000 subscribers. Now this is a channel that I'm willing to show off because I can't show off all of my channels because then people will copy me one for one, but I will show the channels that I'm no longer as active on anymore. I have 7 active channels that I'm currently working on, but these are my older channels that I'm okay with people knowing about. Now this channel right here has made me over $604,000. Just this one channel alone has made me that type of money. One video alone, for example, got 2.5 million views and it made me $26,000. Another video, 4.8 million views, and it made me $20,000. And I have hundreds of these videos making me thousands of dollars. Every single video was made with AI. The narration, the script, everything. But what about regular people? Well, Chris made over $90,000 in 1 month. Foco scaled to over $44,000 a month. Eric, like I said, made over $70,000 plus $7,000 from a 30-minute ebook that it took him to create with AI. Michael does $7,000 to $10,000 a month. Lazar makes over $9,000 a month. And these are just normal people and only a few out of the hundreds of people that I've helped. These are different people from different ages, locations, and different niches on YouTube. Now let me show you even some more cash flow channels in different niches to show you what is possible. These are different channels crushing it in various niches that you would have never even thought about making content. For example, there's a channel called Garage Heads, which literally just talks about cars, and they're making over $47,000 a month, completely faceless AI. There's another channel called The Verge, which is doing cave diving stories. It's a random niche, but it works, and they're making over $10,000 a month. Boxing Game, for example, he does boxing commentary and history about the boxing sport, making over $15,000 a month. Now, these are people using AI the right way, following a proven system, and most importantly, they stop trying to do it alone. Now, you might be thinking there are lots of ways to make money online though, Caleb, and you're right, but not all opportunities are built the same. Let's talk about dropshipping, for example. It comes with thin profit margins, customer complaints, Facebook ad bans, and Trump's 2025 tariffs destroyed that entire business model overnight. Let's talk about freelancing next. You're trading your time for money, client calls, deadlines, and if you don't work, you do not get paid. Now let's talk about Amazon FBA. It comes with huge upfront costs to get started, suppliers that you have to deal with, shipping delays. If you get bad reviews, Amazon will shut down your account. Even if you get good reviews, if Amazon changes their policies, they could shut down your account very quickly. I've had friends who were doing 7 figures with Amazon FBA, and now they work a 9 to 5 because they got shut down because of policy changes. Now compare that to faceless YouTube cash flow channels. No showing your face on camera, no talking to customers, no managing inventory, no paying for ads, no grinding 8 to 10 hours daily. You are building digital real estate assets that I've sold for 6 figures. Each channel could potentially, you could sell for 6 figures. I even have a client that I helped out sell his for 7 figures. Videos published once will pay you for years into the future without you having to touch them ever again or maintain them. Now, how many Amazon sellers are still making money 5 years later? How many freelancers get paid when they stop working? But faceless AI videos made 5 years ago, they're still generating income today. That's what makes this completely different. So how does this actually work? Well, it's a lot simpler than you think. Step 1 is you want to pick a profitable niche. Not all niches are equal. Some are cash cows and some are duds. You want to find niches with at least 1 million monthly views because views equals money. You want to find at least 3 channels that went viral in the last 12 months from starting with 0. This tells you that beginners can succeed in the niche that you're trying to walk into. Okay, so when it comes down to picking a niche, there's multiple ways you can go about it. I have a lot of strategies on how I do it. I'll give you a couple in this free training together. So what we're going to do is simply go to chatgpt.com. It's an AI tool. You're going to be using ChatGPT a lot in order to pull all of this together. Now, with ChatGPT, we can actually ask it anything. You know, it will literally scour the entire internet. It will get all of the knowledge and it puts it towards you, towards your direction based on what command you tell it, right? Think of it as your best friend who happens to be the smartest person in the entire world, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to ask it a very simple prompt. We're going to say, hey, I'm trying to pick a niche for YouTube and I need to pick a niche that has millions of monthly views in it, and I want to know the top 50 categories I could walk into, right? So you're gonna send this prompt over and it'll give us a list of categories. Okay, so here it is right here. So here are 50 high volume YouTube categories. So then it tells you, right? For entertainment wise, there's true crime, you know, there's documentary style history, there's scary stories or movies, personal finance, you know, tech news and updates, sports like NBA, NFL. You get it. There's a bunch here, really good stuff. But here's the thing. What I want you to understand is that on YouTube, what they prioritize the most for the best niche and for you to grow the most is sub-niching. Sub-niching means you take a broad idea, for example, gaming, right? You take that broad idea and you go deeper. Maybe instead of talking about every single game, you talk about one specific game like Fortnite or something like that. Whenever you niche down like that, you will get more views. It's just how it works because people who enjoy Fortnite may not enjoy another game like Call of Duty. They may not be the same audience, and because of that, it will confuse YouTube. It's better if you niche down and only make content for one sub niche. The secret is, and this is really important, the secret is make sure that sub niche has millions of monthly views in it. If it's a very small niche, it's not gonna pay you much money because on YouTube, the way you get paid is based on views at the end of the day, okay? So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you what you can do from here. So let's say I wanted to go into one specific thing. It said history somewhere, right? Was that one? Yeah, it said like history, documentary style history. So maybe we can ask, what is some, we could ask like some sub niches of history. That's what you're gonna ask it. What is some sub niches of history? And then it's gonna list a bunch of different sub niches we could walk into. So let's see here. All right, so we have lost civilization, ancient mysteries, World War I, World War II stories. I like this idea. There's a bunch of different parts of history. There's a million different ways you can go about history. So you're gonna pick one of these. Now, once you pick one of these, for this example, I'm probably gonna honestly go for this one, right? We're gonna do World War I, World War II. That's probably what we're gonna go for, right? That type of history, that era of the history. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to YouTube now, youtube.com. Usually what I recommend is you create a separate account, because sometimes if you have an account that you constantly use on a daily basis, your watch history is gonna get really confusing. So the videos that's recommended to you is mainly the videos that you normally watch. And so sometimes creating a fresh new channel allows you to see everything on YouTube from a fresh point of view, and the algorithm doesn't know what you like yet, which is good because then it'll feed you all of the best videos that you're specifically searching for. So just a side note, but what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to the search bar on YouTube and you're gonna search different keywords that relates to the one that you want to sub niche into. For example, I could say World War II history, right? That would be some different keywords. So we're gonna search for that. We're gonna see what pops up. And look, there is a bunch of channels that pop up. We got Simple History, The Life Guide, all of these are different channels that are doing history or World War II different videos. Even this one right here, All Out Warfare, 37,000 subscribers. We can go here, we can go to their videos. We can then want to see how many views they're getting. You can filter to their most popular to see like their most viral videos. This guy's most viral video is 895K views, not bad. So the point is you want to continue to go through this entire process until you find as many channels as you can that is performing at a high amount of views. Now, a lot of people will ask me, well, Caleb, how do you know if it's performing at a high amount of views? So here's what you do. Now, there's two ways you can go about it, all right? There's a free way and there's a paid way. One way that is paid is you can use the tool called NextLev. Now, NextLev is a tool that you can use. I'll put all the links in the description. Everything I mentioned will be in the description of this video. But NextLev is a very helpful tool that you can use, and it'll help you out. I'll show you what the power is of NextLev. So, for example, I can go to, let's say I found this channel, right? So I found this channel right here. I'm like, okay, this channel looks cool. I'm curious to see, how they're performing, how many views are they getting, how much money are they potentially making? How do I figure that out? Well, if I download the Chrome extension NextLev, what I can do is I can go to this page here. And there's this little, like if you go to the homepage of the channel, there's this little tab here that says analytics. You want to click on that. Once you click on that, it will pop up like this. You will see, it will say channel revenue. You can click on the button that says reveal and it'll reveal the number for you. It'll say how many views they're getting in the last 30 days and their RPM. RPM means how much money they make every 1,000 views. Right here, this channel, World War II, is making $75,000 per month. It's crazy, and they're getting 6.9 million views a month. So to understand fully, this is a very, very, very good niche, a very good channel that is performing at a high level that we can model after. And I'll get more into that in a second. But first, I didn't want to show you how to do it for free. If you can't afford NextLev, that's okay. Of course, NextLev makes life a whole lot easier, but I'll show you the free way of how you can go about it. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to socialblade.com. It's a free website, socialblade.com. You're gonna paste the URL of the channel you want to learn from. So you click on that. So we pasted it. Then you're going to see that there's this one metric. You don't need to care about any other metrics really, but the one metric you want to pay attention to is where it says views for the last 30 days. And you see here, it says 6.6 million views last 30 days. So that right there tells you how many views they're getting. It will also tell you a graph. If you look to the right-hand side, you see this graph. It will tell you how many subscribers or views that they're gaining week to week. And you can see that only recently in September of 2025, they blew up and went super viral. So that right there tells you that this is a very, very, very good niche. Now, if we take a look at the channel, what I always tell people is just model after success, all right? We're looking for channels, like I said, that gets at least 1 million monthly views. That is the goal. Try to find those channels. Once you find channels that are doing at least 1 million monthly views, the secret is these are the videos that you want to learn from. You want to model after these videos. You want to take what they are doing and make it better, or do it from a slightly different angle, different perspective, all right? And I'm going to show you the next step. step. Step 2 is you need to script the videos. Okay, so let's say I'm trying to create a viral video script, okay? So what is the process to do that? So for example, we can take other people's scripts and we can actually make it better, or what we can do is simply we can take a title and we can send ChatGPT a custom prompt. I'll show you what I mean. So what we're gonna do is, for example, ChatGPT, our best friend, will help us write the script in minutes, all right? There is a secret prompt I have. I can't reveal the secret prompt because it's so good, but what I will say is you can get access to this prompt with the event that we have coming up, the 5-day live challenge. The link for that is down below in the description. If you want your ticket, 5 days straight, I go step by step, completely deep dives, showing you screen sharing live, how to do all of this for yourself. But there is a prompt that I give. I have several prompts that I give to my people that join that live event. So I can't reveal the prompt, but I put it this way, I'll give you a free prompt that you can take, but the prompt I'm using is next level, right? So what you can do is, if you want the free prompt, all you gotta do is just simply type this. You just say, write me a YouTube script, with this video idea. That's all you gotta do, and then paste the video idea right here. That's all you need to do. It will create the script for you. It's gonna be good, but not amazing, right? The secret prompt that I have makes these scripts amazing, okay? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste my secret prompt, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna paste the video idea as well into here. Okay, so we're gonna let that thing load, and we're gonna see what it writes. Okay, so right here, it's now writing the entire script for me. You can see right here, you got, this is the intro, right? So picture this. You're a German, I can't pronounce that, Lafay pilot in 1943. You spot a massive American fighter below you. A plane so chunky, it looks like it swallowed another plane for breakfast. You laugh, you mock it, you call your buddies over. Like, hey, come see this flying refrigerator. And then 10 seconds later, your cockpit fills with 8 streams of 50 caliber nope. Yeah, that's a P-47 Thunderbolt. I mean, if you think about this script, I purposely used a prompt that I custom created that we've ran against billions of views. It gained us billions of views of impressions because of this custom prompt that I created. So we use this prompt even for myself, for my clients, and in total have gained us over 1 billion views. This one prompt that allows us to write these scripts. This is why I can't reveal it for free, unfortunately, because it's that freaking good. But what it does is it creates this content in a way where not only is it historical, factual, but most importantly, it's entertaining. It's funny, because most people in this space, they make videos that's lame, that's boring, that's too meh, right? Our scripts, the prompt that we use with ChatGPT, creates an amazing script that honestly makes this thing be like, wow, I have to keep listening. It's a very well thought out and laid out script. Now, if there's the way ChatGPT works, if there's ever a moment where you're like, I want you to go deeper on this, or it's not long enough, what you can do is you can literally just take fact 2 right here, you can copy it, and then you can paste this right here, and you can say, go deeper on fact 2, right? And then you just press enter. And what it will do is it will start to write that one specific part even deeper for yourself. And so eventually you end up with a very, very long script that you start compounding into like a Google Doc or something. Then step 3 is you can send your AI that you created, the script, and you can send that script over to 11 Labs for voiceovers. Now this is the secret sauce, okay? So the tool 11 Labs will create a realistic sounding voice that nobody even knows is AI that narrates the videos for you. Just simply paste the script you made with ChatGPT. All of this is already done for you in less than 30 minutes. It's that easy. Now, step 4 is you can hire a video editor. You go to websites like Fiverr or similar websites like that. You can hire an editor for about $40 to $70 per video. They'll handle finding all of the background footage for you, all the confusing editing work. You save massive time when you do this. Now, if you don't have that type of money, that's totally fine. What you could do is just at the very beginning, edit the videos yourself using a tool called CapCut. You edit the videos yourself, you make some momentum, get some momentum, make some money off your channel, then immediately take that money, deploy it, so then you can hire editors to save you time just like that. Step 5 is you want to create thumbnails using AI, okay? I'll put an example on the screen, but I created a 3rd grader level sketch drawing and I sent it to the AI tool ChatGPT and I had it turn my sketch into a realistic, real life looking thumbnail. That's how powerful AI is. You can even send the AI competitor thumbnails. For example, I had ChatGPT recreate them for myself as well within minutes. Now, step 6 is then you upload and optimize the video. This is where the real magic happens, okay? YouTube organic does the heavy lifting. Not running paid ads. You don't need to do any of that. If you make good videos, YouTube will bring you free views, and those views equals money, okay? You just post good videos. That's what matters, all right? And the video works for you 24/7. It is the best exchange, the best business deal you can do with YouTube ever. Now, step 7 is monetize and scale. Now, YouTube sends you checks, all right? You can even also sell digital products, like I said, that you can create with ChatGPT in minutes. Once you figure out one cash flow channel, you can clone the system. You can launch 2 channels, then 3, then 5. Now, imagine having 3 to 5 cash flow channels quietly paying you every single month. That's not a dream. That's real life for my students. So I want you to ask yourself, what would you do with that money? What are your goals for 2026? Is it to buy a better house? Is it to put your kids in a better school? Get a nice car? Simply have freedom and not stress about bills every month? Make so much extra money that you can give to charities, your church, and take care of the people who are in poverty and need help? Now, I want you to know that you can achieve these goals in 2026. Imagine 12 months from now, you've built a faceless YouTube cash flow channel with AI that quietly pays you every single month. What does an extra $2,000, $5,000, or even $10,000 per month mean for you? Maybe paying off debt faster, moving your family to a better home, retiring earlier, taking real vacations without guilt. Imagine how much lighter life could feel. Now, imagine though the alternative. 1 year from now, you're still stuck in the same cycle, still stressed about bills, still wondering what if. Still watching other people win while you sit on the sidelines. And the worst part is, it won't be because you weren't smart enough. It'll be because you didn't move fast enough. You waited, you hesitated, you second guessed, and the window of opportunity closed. But here's the thing, there's a right way to do this and a wrong way. The wrong way is random niches, bad scripts, broken channel structures. This is why most people try YouTube and quit after a few months. The right way is following a proven blueprint, one that's been tested, refined, and used to build cash flow channels consistently. That's exactly what the formula I've created and packaged into the 5-day live cash flow channel challenge gives you. You don't have to figure this out alone. Right now, you have 2 options. Option 1 is you could try to figure it all out yourself, spend months confused, spend way more money than needed, burn time you'll never get back. Option 2 is you can shortcut the entire process, get the exact system already working for real people. Build your first cash flow channel in 5 days. That's what the challenge is about. In just 5 days, I'll help you build your first cash flow channel without showing your face, without complicated tech, without spending thousands of dollars. Here's how it works. Over 5 days at 7 a.m. Eastern, I release a 1-hour video lesson for you to watch at any time throughout the day. Then at 8 p.m. Eastern, I host a 1-hour live Zoom Q&A call with me and my team so I can answer any of your questions live. Then it comes with daily homework. And if you complete the daily homework, you have a chance to enter into cash prize giveaway that we do for attendees that completed all 5 days of the homework. Now, here's what you're gonna learn. Day 1 is you're gonna learn how to pick the right niche and stop wasting time on dead niches. Day 2 is how to automate the entire video production process with AI. Day 3, we're gonna cover how to predictably go viral on YouTube organically. Day 4, how to set up your cash flow channel for long-term growth. And on day 5, how to build digital products and different monetization methods on top of YouTube, paying you directly for views you get. You also get private student group for questions, Q&A that you have, feedback if you need any help with that, and accountability. You also get templates, PDFs, and done for you prompts that has gained me and my clients billions of views. Now, you're not just learning theory in this, you're building your first cash flow channel during the challenge. So by day 5, you'll have a real cash flow channel, real videos ready to upload, and a real digital product to sell, a real asset you own, skills to repeat the process over and over again. And don't just take my word for it. Over 500 people have left 5-star reviews. For example, Jonathan said, Caleb's 5-day live challenge was exactly what I needed to finally launch my own faceless YouTube channel. The lessons were super clear, easy to follow, and broke down everything step by step. Plus, the daily homework assignments weren't just busy work, they pushed me to take immediate action and actually start building my business. James said, I've learned over the years that when someone is genuine, it carries through their message, and Caleb is genuine 100%. His training is spot on. He instructs valuable and useful information in the 5-day challenge, and a challenge it is. I was out of my comfort zone on some of the material, but I did it anyway. This is how you grow. If you're unsure whether to enroll in programs with Caleb, I highly recommend you invest. It's well worth it. Now, our next 5-day challenge starts on the date on the screen right now. So check your calendar and see if you're available to attend live with us. And click the link in the description to secure your spot. Given that our best students are making anywhere from $5,000 to $90,000 a month using these faceless AI channels, I could easily charge $20,000 and it would still be making you 5 times on your money. But here's the good news. I won't charge even close to that. For you to be part of this and get the formula that can change your family's financial future, instead, the investment for this is a price of a 1-night Holiday Inn hotel. That's right. That's $100. That's it. That $100 investment will give you the formula of 5 days of live training, access to me and my team, done for you templates and prompts, a completed cash flow channel by day 5. And here's the thing. If you attend my event and you don't get the value we're looking for, I offer a 365-day money back guarantee. Just send me an email. I'll be happy to refund you. No questions asked. I don't care because I want to make sure everyone who comes through gets the value they're looking for. So there's literally zero risk for you. There's only upside. So attend it, see if you like it. And if you got value, you won't need a refund. If it's not for you, just ask for a refund. There's zero risk. So look, if you're still procrastinating, let me share something for you. Don't make the mistake my client Foco made. So Foco was stuck at $3,000 a month for a very long time. Now he was watching my free content from afar. That's why he got to $3,000 a month in the first place, from watching my free content. But he couldn't scale past that alone. Month after month, he was still stuck at $3,000 a month. Finally, he had enough and he joined my program. Now within 1 month of working with me, he scaled to over $44,000 in a month. So what was Foco's cost? It wasn't a $97 cost to join my program. It was $41,000 per month because he waited so long. That's $492,000 of potential revenue that he missed out on because he didn't take action when he knew he needed to. All that money he could have made way sooner, all gone. So don't be Foco before he joined. This is your moment. Right now you're at crossroads. You can either stay exactly where you are today, stressed about bills, not sure if you can retire in the future, not able to give back to your church, your charities, the kids that you have, or you can take action and build the future you deserve. You can finally earn money to retire sooner. You can travel the world with your family. You no longer have to look at the price of groceries, and you can give back to charities and causes you believe in. But here's the uncomfortable truth. Time is moving whether you're ready or not. AI is moving, the economy is shifting, and those who position themselves early win big. Those who hesitate, they miss the window completely. And it's not just about you, it's about the people who depend on you, your family, your kids, your future self. Just like it was for my parents when I was trying to retire them. You have a rare opportunity in front of you right now. And Cashflow channels isn't a fad, it's a shift. It's a shift happening right now. And those who act early will build wealth quietly while everyone else plays catch up. And the good news is you don't have to figure it out alone. And that's why I created the 5-day Cashflow channel challenge to shortcut past your confusion, to help you build your first Cashflow channel in just a few days. Because if you're going to build the future you deserve, you need a system that actually works. So click the link in the description to get your ticket now, and let's build your first Cashflow channel together live. And remember, this is not for you if you're lazy, you want to get rich in less than 3 months, you can't sit down and dedicate at least an hour a day to your future. But on the other hand, if you're willing to work hard and want to set your family up with generational wealth and want to give to charities and causes that change the world with the surplus money you'll make, then this is for you. By the way, if you have any questions about this event, here's what you can do. You can click the link below, you can go to the checkout page, fill out your information. Once you do that, within 30 minutes, my system will automatically text or email you. So if you have any questions, like, you pretty much have questions where you need it answered and you aren't ready to buy until those questions are answered, you can just email or text me back when we reach out automatically and we'll answer your question. And then if it feels right, you can get your ticket and join us live. This is it, the 5-day live Cashflow channel challenge, your shortcut to real freedom. By day 5, you'll have your own Cashflow channel built, videos ready to upload, and a digital product to sell, an asset that pays you for years, all for less than the cost of a hotel night. So with a 365-day money back guarantee, there's zero risk, all upside. Click the link in the description and get your ticket now. And I'll see you inside our 5-day live event where we'll build you your profitable faceless YouTube Cashflow channel using AI together.